I'm talking about the guy
because of their weight.
eating a bag of Cheetos as they're buzzing around with you know what I mean? Like,
Have you ever seen that? Come on.
yes, I'm from
Yes.
Wayne County.
You saw
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
Where?
At Walmart.
Dude eating Cheetos while riding around on the scooter.
You've never seen someone eating
Maybe not
food,
Cheetos, but some
eating
sort of
food
like
on the scooter?
snack.
No, never once.
Wayne County, I've seen it all. My job I was in Walmart all the time for my beer job before.
Did you ever see one with a grabber?
If you're muffin
Oh
up,
my
Grabbers to
God.
get stuff
God.
off the shelf? That's funny.
I
I
would-
laugh at that one. That one I give in. I chuckle a little.
I would have knocked it out of their hand.
That peed on it.
I feel like if your muffin top folds over the edge of your rascal and drags on the floor while you're driving, you should just off yourself.
No, okay, but not to get too far off. I don't want to come off as like the Hitler of fat people or anything, but like if you're fat, that's fine. Other people have problems. Like people are fat, that's okay. But like you don't wake up 700 pounds. Like, oh, maybe I should stop just eating handfuls of butter today. Like, you know what I mean? There's a
700
point.
is quite large.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
It's hard to survive to get that big, I think. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
how you would do it.
No, but
like,
there's some
Check out before
giant.
they reach
you have to have some, I mean, your genes have to be equally as shitty and good to make it to 700 pounds. You can't just, like, survive to get that big.
They're battling
but-
inside of you every day.
Right. It's a fucking World War fat inside of you.
You guys know the people I'm talking about.
I think you
Oh, we
should
gotcha.
cut your age in half. Like the first number in your age, just cut it in half, and that should be the first number in your weight.
So
Like
you could be, it's okay.
So if
I'm
you're
30. I'm
60
allowed to be 300 pounds.
No, you're allowed to be
if
like
you're 60,
in the high 100s.
If you're 60, you can be 300 pounds.
Yeah, you've earned it. Like you've gotten.
Yeah, but what if you're like 7 foot tall? Like, you know,
And once
where's,
you-
where's the break there?
Once you hit 90, baby.
Oh, you can just really go to town.
You can cut out a bigger door once you hit 90.
Hello, milkshakes for breakfast at 90.
You're gonna have to. They're called Ensure.
So you're
Ooh, good one.
you're fine with really fat 90-year-olds riding around Walmart eating Cheetos.
You know what? You find me in the
Yeah.
really fat 90-year-old, I'll let you know.
Oh, dude, they don't make it
Challenge
that long.
accepted.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You know what's
They don't
scary? Like
exist.
some of those guys, like I remember back in the '80s, like when like the real fat people were freak shows for tabloids, and
Yeah.
like you'd see like the guys on the cover of the Inquirer that were just giant, and like we needed to bury them in a piano fucking crate and shit like that. But those guys, like
Are
when you find
everywhere.
out their ages, you're like, oh, you get really terrified. You don't know how that shit happens. Like some of these guys are like 28, 29, and they're 800 pounds.
Yeah, I saw.
I don't know how that happens.
You got to start early.
I saw a flyer for an old one.
You end up on Maury when you're 2.
Yeah.
Fucking in a diaper with fucking a bucket of fried chicken sitting on a stage. That's where that starts.
That's real, right? That's
Yes!
Yeah, I've seen that.
Maury every now and again he brings on the fat kids when he runs out of babies' mamas.